guys, I'm sure you read the caption, know what's going on. Hopefully you can hear me good. I'm outside today. Not today. Hopefully I'll get in once I can get this movable. But yeah, broke my BC coilover. Piece of it's here. The top hat's up there where it's supposed to be. It's, I want to say, by no means the part's fault. It's 100% my fault. I'll go a little bit more in depth once I get inside and get quieter and stuff, but yeah, let's get this started. So I'm sure, as you can see here, I snapped it clean off at the top. Like I said, I want to say again, this is by no means the part problem. But yeah, so BC has an amazing customer service. Luckily I didn't have to buy the whole, coilover combo. I just bought the actual shock body, so the lower piece and the upper piece. I just got to put my spring and top hat and stuff on it, so that's pretty good. It may vary from application, but luckily mine was only $99, and they had it here in like 2 days. I think 2-3 days. But yeah, super good customer service.
Here's the top hat. Like I said.
Alright, so out with the old, in with the new. Got this one back together. You will have to set your spring preload. Check my last video for that. I had to watch their how-to just to make sure I was doing everything alright. And before I throw this back together, I just want to say on these threads on your, I guess your lower mount you would call it, and really any of your threads on your coilovers, you really want to use anti-seize. It don't take a whole lot. I know you probably see the memes where they use just a dab and they turn all the way silver. It's really true, and it don't take much. But you don't want any of this stuff seizing up, so use anti-seize. Alright, so as you can see, I've got the new setup in. It's kind of a pain to get it, to fight it in, I didn't jack the car up crazy high when I started, so I was kind of fighting that. Got that in. Like I said, I've got it's drivable now. I'm really moving it like 20 feet to go inside the shop. To kind of did the same thing over again. Just go over everything, set all my ride height and all that stuff. I'm also putting the GK Tech offset top hats, offset strut tops they call them. Putting them on there, trying to get some different fitment stuff. And like I said, once I get inside, I'll explain a little bit more what happened. Now we're inside. I'm actually on the driver's side now, just for lighting references. We can see better on this side. I got the coilover in on the other side, but now to go, I guess, back step and explain what happened. I've got the GK Tech extended lower control arms on my car, and I was I don't know if you can see it back here, but I was rubbing on the inside really bad. So I was trying to bring them out and, you know, fitment stuff. I was too worried about fitment, and I wasn't actually paying attention to what was going on. And basically what happened on the other side here is I didn't have enough thread engagement here, and the threads actually pulled out of the lower control arm. And when that happened, all the pressure was on the shaft of the coilover, and obviously it snapped. I was on the side of the road, almost went off an embankment, really. Thankfully I didn't. But yeah, so got the new coilover in. I think I can reuse my control arms. I'm gonna double check everything, but it was a stupid mistake, really. I know what I should have done. So, like, let's just say, you know, we have, I don't know what size this is, but let's just say this is 30 millimeters, you know, diameter here. Proper thread engagement is the diameter of your bolt. So if this is 30 millimeters here, you want to have 30 millimeters of thread engagement, you know, at minimum. Obviously more is better, but you don't really want to have less than your diameter bolt and thread engagement. So like I said, I'm going to try to check into that. Hopefully I can reuse my control arms. I think I can. I was able to thread it back in there and drive it on the trailer, so should be okay. But now I'm just gonna go through everything and double check all my old work. But yeah. As you can see, I've got the driver's side lower control arm out and the passenger side lower control arm out. Like I said, all I'm really going to do now is take everything apart, obviously clean everything while I'm here, and just really go over my work that I did, make sure everything's in as far as it needs to be, like I said, with the thread engagement stuff, and make sure everything's good and tight, make sure nothing's, you know, wore out while I'm in here. But other than that, that's about it, really. So we have both sides done. Like I said, we went through and double checked and everything on our thread engagement. We've got our caster dialed in, because with the GK Tech lower control arm super lock kit, you can dial that in pretty good. I had my dad help me, you know, the wizard. He was like, "Oh yeah, you should know this." Like, yeah, I did know that, but I forgot, right? You know. So got that all situated. Everything's back together now. I'm gonna go up in the car while it's on the lift, hold the steering wheel straight. We're gonna give it like an eyeball alignment. Try to get it close anyway, before we send it to alignment shop. And yeah, that should wrap it up today.